All right, so Clinton, we've got an exciting ride planned for the near future here. We've got the Tenere 700, excited that it's here in Canada. And we're gonna do a ride that's a little bit of road riding, but we're also gonna try to have a little fun, do something that this bike's intended to, and do some off-road riding. I'm a street rider, not a lot of experience on the dirt. Who better than you to show me the ropes?
Oh, thanks very much. Now, I've ridden with you on the pavement, fantastic skills, but as we know, some street habits don't translate really well into the dirt. For instance, braking. We don't sit down an awful lot when we're riding off-road.
Right.
So why don't you jump on the bike in a kind of standing position, almost like you're standing on the ground, but you're on the pegs.
All right, I've seen this done.
Starting with your toes, we want kind of on the balls of our feet, Graham. So back your feet up a little. So you may have to move the foot to a brake or a gear shifter, but that allows us to have spring to our step and leg movement. Gotcha. Next, where we hang on. Usually, you don't ride with a finger on the lever unless you're going to use it. But off-road, a lot of us will ride with 2 fingers resting on the brake and the clutch. The benefit of that, you may be wondering, is it reduces arm pump. Because this front wheel, any bike off-road is going to wobble a little. The instinct most people have is white knuckle the bar and slow down.
Right.
Later on in the sand, we'll work on lighten it up a little bit. But if you're hanging on with fingers over the lever, less arm pump. You'll relaxed grip.
Well, that's something I've learned from road racing as well, for different reasons, but something I'm comfortable with, so maybe I've got a little good start here. Yeah.
Now, a platform on the bike, imagine a bird on a branch. So your boots and legs are tight to the bike, tight lower body, and then a loose upper body. So there's a little flow, and you can go over bumps and rough terrain without being too stiff.
Okay.
So you want to be one with the horse when it's going over a jump.
Gotcha.
Kind of a secondary position is we are about to go over a log or some rough terrain, a pothole. We bend our knees. We're still loose gripped. We're still gripping tight with the lower body, but now our body's shock absorbers, knees and elbows, will work better in that bent position.
Acting like a suspension.
Now, to maintain energy, you can't ride around all day long in this bent position.
You feel it already.
Unless you're an aerobics instructor or something. So you get over the rough stuff, straighten back up. Or if you get tired, sit down. The only thing with off-road, as fantastic this bike will be, suspension and tracking, you can't go over rough stuff at speed sitting down. So that's some of the things we'll work on in our first little try of the T7 off-road.
All right, well, that sounds great. Let's go do it.
Excellent. So glad you're here.
Me too.